Okay, so today we're going to help one of our subscribers. Like I said, every single week we're taking one subscriber and we're answering all of their questions during a call that will be uploaded on YouTube. Doesn't matter what it is, if it's Facebook ads, if it's TikTok ads, product research, product page, doesn't matter what problem you have. We're going to make a one-on-one call and I'm going to help you and I'm going to answer all of your questions. Guys, don't forget, in order to be selected, you need to like, comment, and subscribe. And based on our algorithm, based on the application that we use, it's going to track which one of those subscribers are the most active, and we're going to select them. If you stay active, because it's not a one time thing, if you stay active and we see it, we're going to select you more than once to be in the video. So you're going to have deeper help. People are paying us thousands of dollars to get mentored by us. Take the chance. You only need to be subscribed, like, and comment on our videos, and you have the chance to be selected for a private one-on-one call with us. So today we have Jake with us, and he's going to be asking questions about his dropshipping journey, and we're going to try to help him as much as possible. So, hello, Jake.
Hello, how are you today?
Good, good. What about yourself?
Good. Can't wait for asking questions.
Amazing, amazing. Keep in mind, we're trying to make this video as compact as possible. It's going to be around a 20-minute video. So ask me as many questions as you want. Will be around 20 minutes. And yeah, you can start
Yep,
asking me whatever question you want.
cool. Um, so I have a few questions.
Okay.
So the first one going to be related to selecting the product.
Okay.
So in my opinion, I think we have trending product, and also like, so what I mean by trending product is kind of like it's going viral these days
Hmm.
recently, but you cannot know if they're actually making money. Yes, you can know, so like they're still running ads for over 3 days, 4 days, but you don't know how much revenue they are getting each month
Yes.
because it's just recent. The second type of product for me is like the product that's already selling in the market. For example, um, like they have 50K revenue each month, something like that. It's
Hmm.
already selling, so its market has proven to sell. Yeah, so something like
Yes.
that. But I'm not quite sure which one I should go for or focus on as a beginner.
Okay, so it really depends on your skills. So what I mean is if you have a trending product is probably a product that has been there for a short period of time. So there's not a lot of competition, or you're trying to have one that has very low competition. This way, if you're not too great with ads, you will be able to make simple ads and make it work. Eventually, you'll be able to add a little bit more of complexity when you're going to scale the product, but at the beginning, it's all about, keeping things simple. You have something trending that not a lot of people are selling, so there's space in the market. When there's something that it's selling for thousands of dollars every single day in sales, and you see there's just five, six, seven people making millions of dollars, that's okay. You can sell those products. But the problem with those products is that you need to be very creative and very unique with the angles that you want to tackle and test more creative. Normally, I would test with 5 to 7 creative, but with that type of product, maybe 15, maybe 20 creative, and really put more time into the creative. Why? Because they're already, in a way, saturated some sort part of the market. And the only reason that you can have an edge on them, the only way you can have an edge on them is with creative, because they already have data, they already have their pixel optimized, and it's going to be a little bit more complicated to compete with them if you're not better than them on the creative side.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's really helpful. Um,
If I
Awesome.
can give you an advice,
Yep.
everything when it comes down to product research, boring work is always better because people don't want to do it. One of our best strategies that we have currently is to search product on the feed. I know it's boring. I know it's not exciting, but searching product on the feed would allows you to, one, see ads that are actively working, and the other part is that you will be able to see recommended video based on, if you go on TikTok, maybe buy it and you like all the videos on your feed, you will have like similar type of ads, and you will be able to see like brand new products consistently that you can advertise, and they're not as saturated as other product that you will see already on applications. And I know it's boring because you need to scroll for a few hours every day, but it is what works. So if it works, don't change it. Keep things simple. And drop shipping, everything that seems exciting, everything that seems like, oh, this is new, there's so many product, it's not good. Me, my brother, all of our students that have results, it takes us a long time before finding good products. We couldn't be searching for days before finding one. Well, depending the strategy, but on TikTok specifically, um, it could take days to find something good that we haven't seen, and that it's new, and that it's early, and that we see a lot of hypes. One of our students that is actually at this moment doing super well is Waj and Corey, and those two students currently, they can test only 3 products per week. It's not a lot. A lot of people we see they're testing like 10 products every week. 3 is not a lot, and they cannot find more. Sometimes they even test 1 per week. Why? Because it's hard to find really good product. But if you find 1 or 2 products and you test them, and 100% they are new, they have low competition, you see people hyped in the comments, and you have a better chance than finding something that is already too saturated, that is already too competitive. And same thing, we see it on PiPiAds. If you're on PiPiAds every single day and you're using that software, you need to eat that software. You need to be there in the trenches. Why? Because you will see ads, brand new ads that will be like, oh, wait a second. I haven't seen this ad last week. Like, I've been doing product research every day, 30 minutes to an hour. This ad wasn't there 2 weeks ago. And this is where dropshipper capitalize. If you come to a platform, let's say you install PiPiAds and you're like, oh my God, there's so many products. This is not a good feeling. A good dropshipper should be, I've seen it all, to be honest. And you're just clicking, 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 and trying to find good products. And it should be hard for you to find good products because you've seen everything. I can go on PiPiAds, I can go on the feed and be like, okay, this is a product from 6 months ago. This is a product from 3 months ago. This is a product from last year. This is a product. Oh, this is new. I haven't seen this. And that's the kind of thing that you want to master. And to do that, you need to be on product selection consistently.
Thanks so much. It's really helpful. You actually answered already some of my questions already. Yeah. Yeah. So my next question is, uh, do I need to find my own niche for product research? Because I know, like for beginners, we don't know what kind of niche we want to
Yes.
sell. I don't know what kind of niche that are like suitable for me to sell, like good niches as well. What do you think?
Okay, so for TikTok specifically, depending on the platform, depending on whatever, on TikTok specifically, I believe that you should start a little bit more broad. So to test a few niches, it could be beauty niche, but stay on everything that is related to women, everything that is a little bit like, let's say we sold in the past something like the pheromone perfume. Pheromone perfume, you attract your partner, kind of has a uniqueness, like, oh my God, wow factor into it. Something that we also sold. It's a hoodie for, I think it was suicidal month. So it was suicidal month, and it's like, oh, if you read in the back of the hoodie, like, if you read this, your life matters. And people in a way on TikTok, they feel like they need to feel like in a community. So if you're selling a product, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be a niche at the beginning, or specifically at the beginning, like super niche down, because you don't know what you're good at. Me and my brother, we are two different human beings, and we're different we're good at different things. And the product that we are good at are also different. He's more like someone that likes to style properly. He's very good with clothing, very good with like hyper like intriguing products. And I'm more closer to beauty product for women. This is more my cup of tea. And you need to test a little bit of everything to see what sells better for you. And when you see what works for you, then you double down on it. It's like I think it was he tested everything, and he finds something in the anime niche that works. And now he's testing a lot of things into the anime niche. Corey finds something into the beauty niche that was doing well. So now he's only testing about beauty niche. We have so many students like that uh, they started broad, a little bit of everything, and eventually they find something that works. But if I can tell you some patterns that I've seen is, okay, don't be in a niche, but still be in the woman kind of side of, maybe like it needs to have the product that you want to sell doesn't need to be in a niche, but it needs to be towards women and have some sense of uniqueness. And it can have at the same time uniqueness and feeling like a community will also be great. Like I said, pheromone perfume is a uniqueness. The hoodie for Sashado month, it's a sense of community. And both in a way resolve a problem. The hoodie is like it prevents people from, you know, themselves. And the pheromone, it makes you feel special because people will compliment you based on the perfume. And those are the type of products that really work. And they're still cheap. They're not at a premium price. So people impulsively buy them.
Okay, makes sense. Awesome. Really helpful. Again, yeah. Um, so my next question, still for the research, um, what are the criteria you think that are most important when you do product research? And then before you start, like, okay, I want to test this product.
Okay, so I think, to be honest, it's the product criteria itself. They don't matter that much. What I mean by this is, like, everybody knows has a wow factor, resolve a problem, not easy to find, and targets women. Most of the time, that would be the perfect product. But you can find a product with those criterias, and still it won't do well. Why? Because you haven't done doing product research consistently. You don't know what's out there. Maybe the product that you find is a product that is hella saturated, and there's nothing you can do about it. Why? Because you need to understand that when it comes to the algorithm, like TikTok algorithm or any advertising algorithm, it's a game of having everything a little bit perfectly and making sure that you're early, and you will have like the chance more than others. Because let's say, I'm pretty sure you've tried a product that people were making millions of dollars with it, and you come in, you have quite decent creative, and you make zero. You're like, how am I not at least making 5K per month? At least like two sales. It's zero sales. Why? Because the algorithm prioritize the um like your competitors because they are already established. So you need to be early in order to come in, and with those criterias, then at the same time, okay, it solves a problem. It's in like something related to women, has a wow factor, sense of community, all of this. You already know that, but it's also having something that is early that will boost your chances to finding something that would work amazingly well for you. And this, what I'm saying, obviously we've tried different things. There's many strategies to find a winning product and to test it and to make money with it. But what I'm saying right now will be the most efficient for someone that will be beginner.
Thank you so much. So basically, we want to test the product that's trending, like recently, and
Yes.
you want to like just do like recent products, new products,
And not
and
even
they're
super trending. It could be a new product. Sometimes I see a video. It doesn't need to have a video of like 5 million views, and you see it's like all over the place. No, like it can be like, oh wait, I see this pro. I remember I sold a hoodie one time. It was a hoodie protect the ocean, and that hoodie I saw it on my feed because it was as an ad. I just saw an ad, and the ad had 5,000 likes, and I'm like, wait, 5,000 likes. People liked the comments, everything. And it wasn't everywhere at that time. Now this hoodie like is washed up, but I was like, let me try this. I haven't seen it before. It doesn't have millions of views, but still popular. Looks like it's kind of early. Let
Yep.
me go.
I tested that product as well. I know which hoodie you're talking about, and I got zero sales.
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
product was probably like 2 years ago around that. So if you,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Um, yes. So that's for product research, and the next one is for like the creatives and ads. So
Yes,
my first question for this topic is, how do you do? Because in your YouTube videos, you always talk about you have to test. Dropshipping
yes,
is about you have to keep testing, being consistent.
yes,
But as you like, we all know, you also need to be efficient. So how do
yes.
you do speed testing, but also with good quality?
Okay, so I just split. Normally, what I do is I like to follow the trends. So I have an account for product research, and I have an account for trends that are out there. So let's say you have a trend that is Kevin Hart saying something like, "Oh my God," like whatever, something viral, and they make like a cap cut edit of it. So I will use those kind of trends at the moment, or let's say you put a trend is like a woman crying. So you put the woman crying first, and after that you say you just change the title. Probably the title was like she's crying because she felt depressed, but you will change the title so it's like she's crying because she didn't have the the beach hoodie or whatever, the protect the ocean hoodie, and after that you put all the the videos about the hoodie. So I always look for trends a little bit, like 20 minutes per day. I look at some trends, I implement those trends with the products, and I understand it should be speed, but I rather you have good quality than rushing things too much. Everything that I rushed didn't work so well. It's more everything, it's like it flows together. It's like, oh, I find a new trend. This is the new product. Let me find something, a scenario that I can make with this. Boom, it start working well. And because you have a trending hook that is currently working, you have an extremely low CPC, extremely high CTR, cheap traffic to your website, and you put everything together and it works amazingly well. And if you don't have something, a trend or something, then you put like um, AI over like speaks
Yep.
over with maybe a trending song or something that is already work. Like I said, TikTok is a sense of community. Everybody knows like a song or maybe a video that was trending on TikTok at one point. If you mix those with your products, it's a guarantee winner. It's a guarantee winner because you will have so a low cost, and obviously it's not guarantee 100%. You need to make sure that it's
Yep.
not a saturated product, and you come early and you're do your due diligence of doing product research every day. But if you're at the right time with the right creative, it's 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 going to go super well.
Right. Makes sense. And what do you think about like the TikTok shop? Because right now TikTok shop is like everywhere.
Mhm.
Like they sell the products as well and with lower price, faster shipping for
Yes.
TikTok. So I'm not quite sure like what's your opinion about it compared to like our like Shopify store, you know?
Well, the TikTok shop is great. I think it's amazing. But the thing is, you need to focus on one thing. You need to master one thing before doing something else. It's a whole different game, the TikTok shop. And it works with like ranking with your products, not just you create your product and that's it. You hope, you cross fingers and like, oh, someone will find my product and will buy it. It's not how it works. So
Yep.
it takes a lot of time, a lot of education to make that work. So to be honest, I suggest you to only focus on this and master ads and everything, because everything comes as a wave. Look at TikTok back in the days was extremely popular, and now it's less popular. It's TikTok Shop. Eventually, it will be I don't know, Rumble, the new like application, social media application. After that, it will be Tread, whatever it is. There's always trend, but look, people that started dropshipping in my era, they started doing Facebook ads back in the days. That was like the main thing that people were doing as dropshipping, and till this day, the biggest dropshippers that I know that are making the most money, is with Facebook because they don't change. They don't change. They master their art and everything. People that are doing TikTok, definitely they're making a lot of money, but you need to stick to one thing. In a few years, TikTok will be a powerhouse even because they're optimizing and getting better. Facebook is already 10 years in advance, but they're getting better. If you go to the next thing is not super optimized. TikTok will be more and more optimized. You need to master your craft, and then you can integrate other things. Because now that I've mastered Facebook and I mastered TikTok, I'm like, okay, let me mix them together. Let me launch a product on TikTok and launch a product on Facebook, and I'll have two platforms at the same time. But don't compare my day 3000 to your day one.
Makes sense. Awesome. Yeah, so the next question is about ads because
Mhm.
currently, because my opinion is I want to test more creatives for each product test.
Yes.
I don't want to just randomly get some videos from on TikTok and just run it up. I
Hmm.
want to add some hooks, and also I want to have I try to understand the audiences behind each product and
Okay.
make my videos for each audience.
Okay.
Um, and so in that case, because I know your testing strategy is one ABO, well, also I
Yes.
believe we test with ABO, and
Yes.
but for each ad group, you put like 3 to 5 videos,
Yes.
um, and with like 3 texts, you turn on the smart creative
Yes.
the setting. But in that case, you can only test like maximum 5 videos each ABO. But what if I want to test more creative? I have 9 creatives.
No, you can test more. You can test more. You can test up to 16 videos. I think it's 16 or 15 videos plus three texts or five texts maximum. You can test more. It's not just five. You can upload. Look at the upload video. Like create a uh, on the ad section. You can upload more than that. It's not just per interest. It's not just five videos that you can use.
Right, because I just worry about if I put too many videos in one ad group and with only
It
twenty
it sh-
dollars.
it should be the same. No, it's okay. It should be the same. TikTok knows how to spend your money efficiently. Everything will spend like 10 cents, and the bigger budget will be spent towards the best one. So each one, Hoodie open one, Hoodie open two, Hoodie open three, all the same creative, and 15 creatives, 15 of the same creative on each one of them.
Right, but so if it's 5 creatives for each ad group, that means
Mhm.
like 5 creatives with 3 texts, right? Um, five
Yes.
creatives is 3. But what
So
if I have
five,
9?
yeah. So it's okay. It's okay
Oh,
as
it's
well.
okay. Okay. All right.
Even sometimes I put like 10, 15, and three checks, and that's all fine.
Wow.
That's all
Oh.
fine. Yeah, why? Because it's a low ticket product. So since it's a low ticket product, it is okay. If you're telling me, okay, I have a product that is $100,
Mm,
then it will need to spend a little bit more
right.
money. But low ticket should be quick. Should be quick. Like the
Right.
average, let's say, cost per purchase on TikTok, overall, it's below $10. So if you spend $20 and you have a lot of creative, you should at least got a sale. At least if it didn't manage properly, you should have at least got a sale. So it's very quick. It's not like, let's say, Facebook, the cost is a little bit higher, the product are a little bit more expensive, so it needs either more budget or a little bit of a few days. With TikTok, on the same day with 15 creative, one interest, you should see the results very quickly.
Right. And do you still create, as I asked you this question before, but do we still create new pixel for each product test or just same
No,
pixel for all?
no, now that's the thing. Every time, if you master one platform, the platform will update itself. Back in the days, I would say change your pixel. You don't need to change your pixel. Keep your pixel until you have a winner. And when you have a winner, you just sell something that is more related to this product. But you don't need to
Right.
change your pixel anymore. And now you still, if you want to scale your product, you still need to turn off the ads at midnight and relaunch them. That's what
Right.
you need to do. But now it's still like this. But I've seen that sometimes if you let it run, it will work a few days. Back in the days, after one day, everything will die. But now it's like the algorithm is getting smarter. The algorithm is implementing more things. So it's becoming better and better. That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe in 6 months from now, or 1 year or 2 years, I will say, okay, now you need to let run your ad groups because the algorithm is better and now they know how to optimize themselves.
Right, makes sense. Yeah, and the next question is, um, because for each ad group, I
Mm-hmm.
target top 5 countries, or should I just target one country for each ad group?
No, top five countries. Top five countries.
Right. Okay. So it's
On
okay.
each
So
one of
it's a
them.
right, right, right. Okay. Um,
Look, you
awesome.
have three interests with $60 total. One of
Yeah,
them will start making sales if you have a winning product with winning creative. At least one
right.
of them. It's always like that. And I've tested it with like our students always try to challenge what I say. So what I mean is, let's say like Corey, now he decided to put like 20 ad groups, like, and it's way too much. So I told him, okay, try it. And he didn't have greater results. He didn't have greater results. I'm like, you see, with three, it's more than enough. He said, yeah, like you're right. You don't need
Yeah.
more than three. Like overdo it, it's not that great. Even when like Woj, like he tested like 20 interest and like and it was just too messy, too much money spending. With three ad group is more than enough to start seeing results.
Awesome. And no interest at all for all ad groups. No
For
interest.
TikTok, yes, never interest. No interest at all. This is still the best way to do it.
Right. Awesome. Do you want me to show you one ad, like one
But
video
yes,
I
yes, can
tested?
you show me one ad?
Yeah. So basically, so this product is the tote bag. I'm not sure if you've
Okay.
seen it.
Yes.
So if I play the video,
Okay. But you see, you should put some sort of problem first, something that catch the attention. I wasn't hooked at the beginning. It needs to be that, okay, tired of clunky, uncomfortable bags. I wasn't a bit confused because why gym? Why bag? Put someone that their shoulder hurts, and
right,
and put a big X, something like impactful. At first, I was thinking about fitness, but now I saw the bag. I was a bit confused, not amazed, and that's the difference.
right. So the hooks, because hooks are most important
Yes, the
part of
most important. To be honest, I would keep the same video, but with like five different hooks. That would be my
right.
testing.
Wow. Okay. And the hooks must be related to the product,
Yes,
the
it
problems you
to
try to
the
solve.
problem or in a way some sort, like let's say when I told you the woman crying, you can put the text on top, like tired of like the bag hurting you, whatever, and she's crying, and now it's that, but now it's like it looks like you're selling something for the fitness, not for the bag. You know what I mean?
Right. Makes sense.
By the way, the meeting is going to
Yeah.
be off in like a few seconds, so um yeah, so this is going to be
That's
the
all my
end.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I basically ask all the questions that I have.
Okay, amazing.